in the frigid waters of the North Pacific, where the sea breathes mist and ice into the air and the wind carries stories of old fishermen. The hunt for king crabs begins with the low rumble of diesel engines and the sharp clank of metal traps. It is not a gentle trade. The pursuit of these spiny titans, prized across the globe for their succulent meat and majestic size, demands resilience, precision, and an unwavering bond between man and sea. Before the break of dawn, when the stars are still fading and the horizon is only a smudge of light, the crew assembles aboard the boat. The deck, slick from night spray, glistens under the pale glow of overhead lamps. Bundled in layers of insulated clothing, waterproof gear, and salt-stained gloves, the fishermen go through the well-worn motions of preparation. Every line, every net, every crab pot must be in perfect order. In these waters, a single mistake can mean hours lost. Or worse, lives in danger. King crab fishing doesn't always begin with nets in the traditional sense. The iconic image is of heavy steel pots, large, cage-like traps, lowered into the ocean's depths and baited with fish to lure the crabs inside. Yet netting also plays a role, especially in supplementary harvests, sorting, and sometimes in cooperative fisheries where regulations allow varied capture techniques. On smaller boats, especially those operating closer to shore or in shallower sections of the crab grounds, adapted netting methods can become critical tools of the trade. The sea here is both a partner and a rival. The boat rocks against the tide, rising and falling with a rhythm that grows familiar after days at sea. Each wave tells of distant storms or unseen currents below, and every sound, gulls screeching above, the slap of water against hull, the groan of ropes under strain, is part of the language of crab fishing. The captain, often a veteran of countless seasons, keeps his eyes on both the radar and the water, scanning for promising grounds where crabs gather and feed. When the nets are prepared, the operation begins with practiced urgency. These aren't light mesh nets used for shrimp or baitfish, they are heavy-duty, reinforced for the abrasive shells and sharp claws of king crabs. The nets are sometimes used in a trawling fashion, dragged slowly across the seabed in areas where it's permitted, or set in specific formations near known crab habitats. Timing and location are everything. Drop too early or in the wrong spot, and hours of work might yield nothing but empty mesh and scattered shell fragments. The cold bites at the fingers, even through gloves. salt dries on the skin, leaving white crusts like ancient maps. The ocean shows no sympathy. But amid the harshness, there is a kind of thrill, an almost primeval connection to the hunt. Each pull of the net from the water is a moment of held breath. As the winch hauls the heavy gear upward, eyes scan for flashes of orange or crimson, the telltale sign of king crabs tangled in the netting. When the glistening shapes appear, glinting like rusted armor in the grey light, a cheer might rise above the hum of the boat's engine. Once on deck, the work intensifies. The crabs, some spanning over 5 feet from claw to claw, are not gentle creatures. Their pincers can snap with enough force to crack bone. And their movements, though slow on land, are unpredictable and fierce. The crew moves with care and speed, separating legal-size males from the smaller ones and females, which must be returned to the sea. It's a dance of regulations, ethics, and respect for the ecosystem. Each crab is inspected. Measured, and, if viable, placed in chilled tanks for preservation. These crabs are more than just catch, they're treasure. In high-end restaurants across the world, a single king crab can fetch hundreds of dollars. But for the fisherman, the reward is tempered by the risks. The ocean has no memory, no mercy. Boats have capsized, men have been pulled overboard by tangled lines or fallen gear. Injuries are common, frostbite a threat, and exhaustion a constant companion. Meals on board are simple. Often hurried, coffee flows constantly, strong and bitter. The galley smells of frying oil and fish. And conversation is sparse, short, clipped exchanges about the next haul, the weather, or the state of the nets. Sleep comes in shifts, stolen in hours between tides. In the cramped bunks below deck, the sounds of the sea echo through the hull, lulling the weary into a restless slumber. What keeps them going? It's more than money. It's the challenge, the camaraderie, the identity forged in salt and steel.